Well, hello. I'm not sure if you can tell by the shape of this interesting box that what is here is indeed a pet. It says Commodore Pet Model 1016. But of course, I don't think that's right. I think it's a 4016. And they certainly made a custom box for it. Well, now I gotta get it out. Try not to drop anything. So this table is not really very big. And I think I will rip this frankenbox apart a piece at a time. Yeah. Maybe I will try and set it down. Excuse me. Yeah, not a whole lot of room here. Oh my. Tape. I've never seen blue matching tape before. Whatever it is, it's good. It has held very well. Alright. Oh. Cardboard. Not ever going back in this box again. And tomorrow is recycling. What is this? Oh my. Alright. Alright. We are getting there. Trying not to knock anything down. Okay. That's helpful. Looks pretty fine so far. Not perfect. Cosmetically, but pretty fine. Let's see. No. Have it falling. Falling is not allowed. Alright. I think I need to stand up. And see if I can get this out. Get the box in one smooth motion, or maybe I can see. There's a power cord. Let me get hung up on that. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is try and hoist this out. And put it on my chair. Oh dear. And then set the rest of this frankenbox aside. Whew. Whew. That was fun. Pet can come back, and maybe the cord as well, and maybe I can readjust this a little bit down. Yes. All right. Oh yeah. That's something. Then, is it open? Oh, it is open. Oh dear, but it's hitting the TV in behind. Okay. We have to find a delicate balancing point where we can have a look, but not hurt what's going on behind. Okay, so it says it's a 4016, but it does appear to have been expanded to 32K, which was quite normal back when. And it looks like all the chips are here. It does. The side cover for the expansion port that nobody hardly ever uses is gone. Everything looks a tad on the dirty side, dusty. Not horrible, but everything seems to be here. So I suppose if I was brave, and yes, this was in the car for a bit, but I have let it warm up for a considerable number of hours. So I think I will give it a shot. Now, when I talked to the fellow, and it had been some years since this has been plugged in, he did say that it would, there was stuff all over the screen. And I don't suspect that sitting more years has done anything to make it any better. Let's look at the back here. Users. Hey, it's got a pin out of the user port. It says cassette, IEEE. Good things to know. Because things can happen. You can, oh dear, I've broken a nail. These boxes. Okay, now I note. Oh, it looks like there may be a little damage to the power thing. Maybe. I'm going to switch the switch off. The power cord is not plugged in. Just doesn't feel like it's. There we go. That feels better. But it looks like there's a little plastic that has been broken off there. Replaced with the same 1.6 amp. Yes, of course. So made in the USA. Alright. So, I guess I need to flip this around. Ever so gently. Now, I forget. This power bar, oh, it looks like it has power. I'll flip it off for a second just in case. Okay, the switch is still off. So turn that on, and then we'll reach around and see what's. Turn it on. Oh yeah. So the cursor is flashing. And it's full of mostly dollar signs, but not completely. It's in pretty fine shape. It's pretty white, but it may. I mean, everything could use a magic eraser. So the keyboard does seem very unresponsive. But let me just peek inside. And indeed, the keyboard is plugged in. testing chips, seeing if anything seems remarkably hot, and nothing does. This does look a lot like, not that I've seen it yet, but it looks a lot like the circuit board I have that was drilled to prevent people from adding RAM. This one does not look like it was drilled, but the RAM has been added. It does. I'm just looking around for the version. Oh, it's up there. I can't see it at this moment. Anyway, so there it is. A Commodore 4016, which I think is now a 4032. I'm going to turn off the power bar. Let it rest for a moment. I'll have to cut this nail. Ah, well. I'll turn it back on, see if it looks any different or if it's much the same. Yep. Much the same. And suitably unresponsive. Well, if this was a little pet, which it is not, or it's not a little pet, an early one, I would say it's screen RAM. Which was really easy to check because the RAM chips for the screen are the same as the RAM chips. And maybe in here they are. It may be time to see about grabbing the pet diagnostic thing that I'm pretty sure I have downstairs sitting inside a pet. Let's see. That's what this wire seems a little on the tight side. I wonder if it is obscurely out of place or if it's, what is that wire? Maybe it's just a ground wire to go up to the top. I don't remember that. I do not. Anyway, it's, I would suspect this can be saved. We'll see. At the moment, certainly the screen is nice and bright. Can I get out the thing? Oh, yeah. I can make it brighter. I can make it dimmer. Lovely. Very nice. So begins the road to try and figure out what is wrong with this pet. But there's not much else I can do right now. So, and I don't think I'm going to let it sit here and burn in or burn up. I'll just push it back. Maybe I'll wipe it down a little. Like I say, pretty fine. Not perfect. Obviously, because it's not working, but pretty fine. So stay tuned. Now I've got to take the remnants of the box so it can be recycled tomorrow. Anyway, thanks so much for coming. Find the power. There we go. Good night. Good night. If I was Mr. Rogers, I'd change my sweater and change my shoes, but I'm not. So, I will leave you to gaze. Oh, there's a little white spot there. And it won't come off. Interesting. Anyway, thanks for coming. Stay tuned. There are many, many more pet adventures to come because, of course, as you know, I've been gathering all the pets. But I've been kind of slowed down. So I've got to get back to it. Get them together, shoot the family portrait, and start affixing. Oh, but not today. Not today. Anyway, once again, thanks for being here. Stay tuned. Bye for now.